Hi, this is Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson.
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt Leinart, 2004 Heisman Trophy winner.
Hey, I'm Zane Gonzalez.
Hi, I'm Matt Barry from ESPN. You're getting ready to watch one of the best college football podcasts ever. It's the Harris Highlight Show.
You're watching the Harris Highlight Show.
And you're watching the Harris Highlight Show.
And you listen to the Harris Highlight Show. Enjoy it.
Coming to you live from Monrovia, California, this is the Harris Highlight Show, a very special edition show for everyone this week. It's been a while, guys. It is officially time for another brand new college football trivia show. So we have a lot of great questions, guys. We had a lot of people send in questions, a whole bunch. So if you're a college football fan, if you like trivia, if you just have nothing going on tonight, this is going to be the best hour and a half of your entire week. Absolutely guarantee. But before we get to that, joining us is our college football analyst and Tommy Trojan for the week, Josh Schaefer, our college football expert, Lyle Goldstein, with our executive producer, Brady Klein. I am your host for the evening, Blake Harris. Boys, it's been a hectic week. We last talked last Thursday. As of right now, college football is still going on, but how's your past week been for everyone?
Just an absolutely splendiferous week doing absolutely nothing. But we did two shows, so we did two shows last week, so that was pretty good.
Mike muted. Oh, I'm going to emphasize that message. I'm going to emphasize that. Yeah, a whole lot of kind of nothing this week.
You know, that's kind of what the last 5 months has been for us, is a whole lot of nothing. So it's been pretty great.
I agree. So it's been a hectic week, but we have a great show for you guys. But as always, we have a few things to get to first and foremost, and that is to follow the show on Twitter at the @HShow_. We hit 1,000 followers a few weeks ago, so that was a lot of fun. Over the last few weeks, we've been doing conference realignments, doing votes for that. That's been a whole lot of fun. We're going to get to the official announcement of all the winners next week, and we're going to show what all Power 5 conferences look like based on the winners for that. So if you haven't already, make sure to go and follow the show at the @HShow_. You guys can also listen to our show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. The link is in the description of this video, or you can go over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You guys can search that up. Listen to the show because, again, if you miss something, if you're not able to watch it live, go back and re-listen to the show. It's a good time. You guys can also donate to the show, help us out via Super Chat. You know, we have this new StreamYard. As we put the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. That costs money, so this goes towards those funds to help keep the show rolling on a week-to-week basis. But you guys can also donate to our Patreon page for little as $1 a month. And you guys get a ton of benefits. You guys get amazing benefits. If you're interested in doing that and having a one-on-one Zoom call with us, any of that, go over to that link. And speaking of which, guys, we actually want to give a shout-out to one of our first donors. Thank you, Connor F., and I'm definitely going to mess up his last name. I'm going to go with Doherty. We've actually talked to him in previous shows before, guys, but I'm going to go with Con Man Artist. So shout out to you, Connor. Thank you so much for donating. You're the man. Thank you so much. And if you guys, again, want to have like a one-on-one call with us, ask us questions, win some Harris Highlights merch. By the way, guys, rocking my new
Wow.
Nice. Merch. So if you want a chance to win this shirt that I'm wearing, you guys can win it for as little as $1. So make sure to go.
Not that exact shirt. That exact shirt is a child's medium.
Yes. No, it's actually going to be this exact shirt. It's actually going to be this exact
shirt. Sounds like Blake and everything.
All right, guys. But so we have a jam-packed show for you guys. It's been a while, but I've brought back the whiteboard in order for me to keep score. So for those of you that are tuning in, I'm going to be hosting trivia this week, and these guys are going to be trying to, guess and pretty much compete for who's going to win. So a few things to get to first, guys. We have a lot of questions to get to. First thing foremost, we have a few lifelines. Now, for those of you that tuned into the last trivia show will remember this, I gave these guys some awesome lifelines, and they didn't use any of them. We got to like the last question, and they all had like 5 lifelines they had to use. So, guys, going into this, you guys already have lifelines. So you're not going to win them. You already have the lifelines. So you guys are going to have one, ask the audience, or you can ask our audience. And
I got to write these down so I don't forget.
Yeah, same.
Write them down.
Hold on, Blake.
All right, so you guys have an ask the audience. And first and foremost, good old Con Man actually just donated $10 in the Super Chats. Not only is he a Patreon member, he's supporting the Super Chat as well. So Con Man, Connor, I'm sorry that I cannot pronounce your last name. As
So
you
it's
know,
Doherty.
Doherty, I'm the absolute worst with them. So thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it. Again, if you guys want to help support the show, you guys can do that over there in the Super Chat. He's going to get some awesome benefits. He's going to have some awesome benefits coming his way in the next month, and you guys can get those too. But guys, so going back to what things you guys have, ask the audience. You guys got a 50-50, and another one is I'll give you guys a hint. I'll give you guys a hint on it.
We have 2 lifelines.
So 3 lifelines.
Wait, I'm sorry. So it's ask audience,
Ask the audience.
hints, and then what?
Ask the audience, 50-50, and a hint. Later in the show, we are going to have a double trivia where it's kind of like double Jeopardy, where essentially I'm going to tell you guys what the category is moving forward, and you guys can determine how many points you guys want to risk for that upcoming question. You guys can double it and take a commanding lead, or you guys can also lose everything and have nothing. So do you guys understand? Like, are you guys going to use your lifelines this time?
We get one of each?
You get one of each. You can use them right away if you want. You can do all that stuff.
I'd like a hint. I still don't get it.
Well, I'm not even shocked. I'm not even shocked.
So with the wagering points moving forward, is there a certain number of like are we going to get to that randomly or?
We'll find out as we go along.
Okay.
But major shout out, we got $2 from Kickfinity. Any chance I could ever join the show as a guest? Well, Kickfinity, if you go to our Patreon link, you can actually be a guest for a future segment in a future Harris Highlight show. So if you want a chance to be on the show with us via StreamYard, via Zoom, head on over there. It has all the information. So yes, there is a chance for you to join in and make this a 5-way with us and talk college football again if you want to join in on the fun. So that's how you guys can do it. Guys, before we go,
Kickfinity also left in the comments, Lyle looks like Spartacus. Thanks.
Well, there you go. So,
I think he meant Josh, but that's fine.
So Lyle looks like Spartacus. Guys, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to read the question.
It's Dusty.
I'm going to read the question, and the second I'm done reading the question, this 15-second timer is going to go off. It's going to go off, and when that's done, you guys, I want to see your whatever you're writing it on. So
already hate
it. AS
15 quick.
Yeah. So all right.
Which Sharpie or which marker?
That's exactly how it's going to go down, guys. So are we ready to get this trivia underway? And for those of you that are following along with us live right now in the chat, you guys can, write the answers, whatever, in the comments if you know them. Keep track of how many you get right, and whoever gets the most right when this whole show is over, we're going to give them a shout out. And for the most part, we have an idea of what the correct answer amount is going to be. So if you have like everyone correct, maybe your stuff.
System.
Honor system, as Josh said, honor system. So, guys, without further ado, shall we get this bad boy underway?
Oh,
yes.
All right, guys, are you ready?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Gotcha.
First question we have here: which 2 teams played in the very first college football game? 15 seconds. Which 2 teams played in the very first college football game?
Don't think this is right.
Do you guys already have them up? Lyle, do you have it?
I got it.
I can take it off. All right, boys. Let's see those answers. Flip them. So we got Harvard, Yale, and Rutgers, Princeton. Well, Brady is officially on the board because, guys, Rutgers founded college football. I feel like every basic college fan knows that. So
that's true.
Rutgers, you guys already had one guaranteed.
One down. You had one down.
You had one guaranteed one right there.
But maybe they started the first program, but did they play the first game?
Well, they did.
Valid question.
They did. All right, guys, moving on to our next question right now. 1 point for Brady. Who has the longest winning streak in the Red River Shootout? So you got a 1 in 2 chance there. And how many games was the winning streak? So automatically it's a 2-point question. So name me the team with the longest winning streak and how many games was the winning streak. You guys got 7 seconds to jot this down. 3, 2, 1. Time is up, boys. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got Texas, Oklahoma. Right off the bat, Brady gets 1 because it is, in fact, Texas having the longest. But
50-50 shot.
Lyle, can I still see yours, Lyle? We need to get the winning streak.
12.
9. And what was yours, Brady?
I said 10.
10. Unfortunately, none of you guys get that right. The correct answer is 8. Texas has done it actually twice, from 1940 through 1947 and 1958 through 1965. So there you go. So I forget who put Texas down?
Brady.
So it's just Brady. All right, I already gave him the point. So Brady, you're currently in the lead 2-0. But guys, there's plenty of time for you all to catch up. All right,
How
guys.
many questions is this?
It's a lot. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. Next question. Which running back has the most 100-yard games in a row? Bonus 2 points. How many? So what running back has the most consecutive 100-yard rushing games in a row? And for a bonus 2 points, how many did he have? You guys have 6 seconds.
Blake, you asked the question twice.
Yeah.
You said when you're done asking, you'll put it up. So when you're done speaking, start the timer.
Which I did.
No, you didn't. You kept talking.
You kept
Yeah,
talking.
that was
All
not
right.
a whole lot of time.
Well, sorry, boys, but time's up because you guys had like 30 seconds there. So let's see what we got.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, Blake is already the worst host we've had in trivia.
Incorrect. We got Herschel Walker, Barry Sanders, and Archie Griffin. Guys, one of you is correct. And it is Brady.
Mr. Two-Time.
With Archie Griffin.
Mr.
Now,
Two-Time.
I don't know if you guys jotted down how many he had in a row, but you guys can do that right now. How many he had in a row?
Oh,
Can I
I
keep?
started to scribble it out, but I had 10 on there. That's what I had.
24.
All right. Unfortunately, none of you guys got it right. It is 31. He had 31 consecutive games with 100 rushing yards.
Then why didn't he win the Heisman 3 times? Come on.
That's
3 times.
All right, guys. So when I'm finished reading the question, I will put the timer up. How's that sound? Since apparently I'm not doing that.
You asked the question twice.
When you ask the question and then stop talking, you could be like,
all right,
the timer starts now.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Which team finished 14 straight seasons from 1987 through 2000 in the AP Top 5? And while you guys write down, I'll just read it again to you guys. Which team finished 14 straight seasons in the AP Top 5? Now, of course, this is FBS. We are talking FBS here. Just wanted to make sure you guys didn't get that. And time is up, boys. So let's see what we got from you three right here. All right. So Brady says Nebraska. Josh says Ohio State. And Lyle says Notre Dame. Unfortunately for you guys, none of you are correct on this one. The correct answer is Florida State.
Good Lord.
Florida State.
You saw that I wrote that down and crossed it out, right?
It's a shame that you guys didn't use one of your Ask the Audiences, because we got a guy in here, his name is Go Knowles, and he's been saying Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. So, again, I can't stress this enough, guys. You do have 3 lifelines.
But you're not telling us how many questions are in the damn quiz, so we don't know when to use them.
There's like, I don't know, 20 to 30 or so. It's somewhere in that mark, 20 to 30 or so. 20 to 30 or so. All right, so currently, Brady's the only one with any points. Josh and Lyle, they currently have a nice whopping 0. But the good thing is, guys, double trivia is coming up, and you guys have plenty of time to get back in the game. But moving on, guys, we actually have a trivia question that comes from a very special guest.
Oh, boy.
A very special guest that might be on the college football playoff committee.
Okay, let's see how smart you are. Name the last 4 Heisman Trophy winners that came from the Pac-12 conference, or it could be from the Pac-10. Now think hard on this one.
All right, guys.
Oh, no.
Paula Bovin, who is on the College Football Playoff Committee. So now, guys, the last 4 winners of the Heisman Trophy in the Pac-10. The last 4 official winners. Last 4 official winners.
Come
What?
on.
We know who the last 4 true winners are, but this is the last 4 official winners.
Oh, that's BS.
I know, Josh.
Okay,
The
so I'm
last
going
4
to scribble
official
one
winners.
up. In that case, I've got 1 here so far. Let's see.
All right. Well,
So Blake, are you going to explain who that was?
I
Or
already
no?
did so, but I'll explain it again.
I'd give a little more of an explanation.
That is Paula Bovin, who's currently on the College Football Playoff voting committee. So she is one of 13?
11.
One of 11 people that determine college football's fate, and she just asked us a question. So there you go.
Big
And
fan
she's
of
the
the
only
show.
female. She's the only female, a big fan of the show. All right, guys. So the last 4, you guys have had like a minute at this point. So let's see it, Lyle. Let's see what we got here, boys.
I got 3 guesses.
All right, so Lyle has Mariota, Leinart, and Palmer. Lyle, unfortunately, you are missing one, so no points for you.
Let's go over this.
Josh has Mariota, Bush, Leinart, Palmer. Josh, unfortunately, I did say the last 4 official ones.
That is official.
I know what you mean. So Brady actually is the only one that ggets the lone point because it is Marcus Mariota, Matt Leinart, Carson Palmer, and technically, since it isn't Reggie, Marcus Allen all the way back in 1981.
Actually, I just realized I had Reggie on there and scribbled him out. Didn't they just resolve this whole thing?
They didn't
Not
give it
yet.
back.
They didn't give it back.
They didn't give it
Oh.
back. They pretty much came out and said that Reggie offered for Vince Young to have it as like the winner, and Vince Young pretty much said no, like I don't want to win that way.
What
So,
a move by Vince
guy.
Young, though.
What a guy! All right, guys. So we got a fun one right now. You guys got to think on this next one, okay? Which FBS conference is last when listed in alphabetical order? So think about all the FBS conferences there are. Which is the last one if you list them in alphabetical order from A to Z? Brady's doing some sort of math right now in the air. I don't know how that works.
I'm just-
You guys have 5 seconds.
Oh,
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, Blake.
Ridiculously easy. I mean, this shouldn't take more than 15 seconds to figure it out. There's only 9, 10 FBS conferences.
Well, yeah, but
All right, guys.
writing itself takes like half the clock.
Yeah.
All right.
One of the
3,
comments said Wyoming.
3, 2, 1. Let's see them.
Oh.
We got the Sun Belt, and the WAC. Unfortunately, Josh, the WAC is not FBS, at least for football.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Sun Belt's the correct answer. So Brady, congratulations. You're still in the lead. Lyle, way to go. You're on the board with 1. And Josh, buddy, you got no points.
Buddy.
True.
You got no points. What's going on, man?
Reggie won that Heisman. I
He
would like
did.
to formally protest.
He did win that Heisman.
I'd like
He
to
won that
formally
Heisman fair and
protest.
square. He won that Heisman. All right, guys. So currently right now, for those that are keeping score at home, Brady's got 5, Lyle's got 1, and Josh has a nice whopping 0. But hey, still lots of time. A lot can change. All right, guys. We got kind of a long one right here. The 2019 National Championship featuring Clemson and Alabama was the worst loss of Nick Saban's career while at Alabama. How many points did the Tide lose by? And a bonus point if you can tell me what the score is.
I'm going to use a lifeline.
So Brady's going to use a lifeline on this.
Oh, I don't need it. I got it.
Lyle knows. And the thing is, whoever claims the lifeline first, no one else can use a lifeline for that question because then things can get tricky. So Brady's going to use a lifeline. Lyle's got it written down. Josh, do you have yours written down?
Yeah, but now I have to do some quick math real quick because I think I know what the score is. But now let's.
All right, so he's doing whatever. Brady, what lifeline would you like to use?
I'm going to ask the audience, and I'm going to.
All right, so I'm going to need Lyle and Josh to hold theirs up right now so I know there's no shenanigans going on.
Sorry, I realized my math was wrong, so I had to redo it.
All right, so we got that going on. I'm going to ask the audience right now. I'm just going to go pick a random one. I don't know if this guy's going to know what the correct one is. So I'm not exactly sure.
Coster, my man.
So I'll just say, Lyle, Josh, you guys got it right. Congratulations, Josh. You're on the board. Brady, what are you going to
I'm going to go with 44, 16, and 28 points.
All right. So thanks to Andrew Coster for helping Brady out with that question. Right
Coster,
there.
my man.
Currently, the score is Brady with 7, Lyle with 3, Josh with 2. Remember, you guys got 2 points for that question. So Josh, he's on the board now, all of a sudden, just like that. Moving on to the next question, guys. Next question. Who was the first Big 12 player to be taken number 1 overall in the NFL draft? A Big 12 player, Lyle. It happens. They go number 1.
Oh, Big 12 player is fine. Just guys, is it somebody who plays defense?
Defensively, I know.
Let's see.
5 seconds left, boys. 5 seconds left. All right, time is up. Time is up, guys. Time is up. Let's see what we got here.
Don't think that's right.
We got Baker, and Sam Bradford. Guys, Brady must have snuck in somehow and gotten the questions beforehand because he is on a roll. Sam Bradford, back in 2008, became the first player from the Big 12 to be drafted.
I know that yesterday I got a Bleacher Report notification that was redrafting the 2008 NFL draft.
I didn't even think he went first overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going to put Bradford and then be wrong because he was like top 5 but not number 1. So now I feel dumb.
All right, guys, we're moving on to the next question now. Before a very fun category. So we have a very fun category that I'm really looking forward to. So we got one question before that. With 15 weeks at number 1, which team has spent the most weeks atop the AP college football poll without having won an AP national championship?
So this team has never won it, is what you're saying?
So they've never won a championship, but they've been number 1 for 15 weeks. So who do we got?
That's not right at all.
All right. I'll give you, I had this thing roll through, but I'm going to have it go again. 2, 1, and time is officially up.
That's not right.
Let's see who we got. So we got Oregon. That's a
terrible guess. It's wrong. But
where is it?
Mississippi State. So none of you guys are correct, but Josh and Brady, you guys got the conference right. It's actually the Washington Huskies.
Really?
The Washington Huskies have been ranked number 1, 15 different weeks, but they've never come home with the championship. All right, guys, a fun category. I'm looking forward to this. We have a movies category. I think Lyle might actually thrive in this one because Lyle knows it. So, guys, we got a movies category coming up. Got an easy one to start things off. In Jerry Maguire, where did Rodney Tidwell play college football at? I don't even know if I really need I'm not even going to get the counter up for this one. In Jerry Maguire, where did Rodney Tidwell play his college football?
Dude, I don't know if I've seen this.
I don't even think I could get this wrong.
Really? Because I don't think I can.
Josh, are you kidding me?
Dude, I don't think I've seen this movie.
Josh,
wait. No, I have. I know exactly what it is.
All right, boys, flip it up. Perfect. Arizona State is the correct answer. I didn't have enough time to get the clip and put it on here, but Arizona State, if you've ever been to an Arizona State sporting event, you know that it is, in fact, Arizona State. I'm a Sun Devil, man.
I don't know why that didn't click. I just don't know.
Also shot at Sun Devil Stadium.
There you go. I'm looking forward to this next one.
That's where the Cardinals used to play.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm looking forward to this next one, Lyle. This may be your chance to inch closer to Brady, because I think you might be the only one that gets this one right. What is the name of the fictional university where Waterboy Bobby Boucher played football?
Dude.
In the movie The Waterboy, where did Bobby Boucher play?
I know the mascot.
Football? 10 seconds, boys. 10 seconds. We got 5.
Can I give you the mascot?
4. Nope. I need the name of the university. 3, 2, 1. All right, boys, get them up and flip them right now.
I'm not even going to guess.
South Central Louisiana State University Mud Dogs.
There you go.
LSU.
Of course. Of course,
Mud Dogs. That's one of Lyle's favorite movies.
I do. I knew it would be an easy point for Lyle. I knew that he would he'd have an easy. I'm just looking at the comments right now to see how many people are, if anyone's going to get it. I think a few people have gotten it so far. Some people are saying Mud Dogs. Some people are saying how he was in Louisiana. Someone said the Chair Bunny, Boca Raton. Dorito Bag is 0 for 11 so far. I haven't been reading the comments because there's too much going on, and we just lost Brady. But
cool.
So I don't know what happened with Brady. He's going. As Short Round says, here comes Lyle. Here comes Lyle. Brady, welcome back, bud.
Hi, thanks. My mouse has this thing that you can like go back and forth like it's a back button, and I accidentally hit it. Sorry.
All right, boys. Moving on to the next question. Where does Michael Orr go to school in the movie The Blind Side? Where does he go to school? Or if you just remember the actual player Michael Orr from his NFL days in college, maybe you guys can get this one right too. It's not necessarily in the movie.
He was a first round pick.
There you go. So where does he go to school? Looks like you guys already got it up. Let's see it, boys. We got Ole Miss.
Sorry.
Ole Miss across the board. Lyle, don't you have like multiple
index cards?
Yeah, but I was trying to save trees.
Ah, okay.
But I can get another index card. It's fine.
So before we get to our final movie question, I just want to let you guys know Brady's in first with 10 points. Lyle is in second place with 6 points, and Josh is in third place with 4 points. But guys, again, the double trivia is coming up. There's still plenty of time left in this to get ahead of Brady. Guys, final question. In the movie Draft Day, where does the consensus #1 overall pick, Bo Callahan, go to school? And for a bonus point, where did the eventual #1 pick, Vontae Mack, go to school? I'm really sorry if I just spoiled that for you guys, but Bo Callahan, they didn't go to his 21st birthday party, and that was a big problem.
He also lied about that money at the back of the playbook.
It's also the world's fastest plane ride ever.
It is. From New York City to Cleveland, took about picks 2 through 5.
Yeah, which is what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes?
About.
All right, guys, let's see what we got here. We got Wisconsin, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Ohio State. That is correct. So 2 points for everyone on that. For those of you that haven't seen the movie Draft Day, it's an incredible movie. You guys are missing out. Every year we watch it before the NFL draft. It is fantastic. It is exactly how the NFL draft goes down.
Draft Day, Johnny Manziel.
It's a documentary.
Yeah,
really
essentially.
There you go. All right, guys. So that's enough of the movie category. How'd you guys like that one? I thought it'd be fun.
It was good.
Cool. I think
we could do a whole show on movies.
So I'm just trying to get going. So I think with the exception of the Waterboy one, everyone got them all right. Lyle had a clean sweep with that one. So guys, it's now time to go to questions from fans. Hold on, let me get a sip of my H2O right now. Hosting stuff, guys. Hosting stuff. All right, so we asked you guys last week to submit us questions. We actually said submit questions like with you guys filming yourself asking the questions, and we got like 30 people that sent like us questions, but no one sent a video. So unfortunately, we can't play any videos like we got from Paula. So we have a bunch of questions. And again, I'm just going to say this: we had about 30 people like hit up the Twitter's account or the Harris Highlight Show's Twitter account and my personal account, pretty much with their questions. And unfortunately, we couldn't get to them all. So I only have, I think, five or six or so that I got. But guys, the first one, of course, comes from good old Andrew Coster. Deshaun Watson was the first Clemson player invited to the Heisman ceremony, but not the first to finish in the top 10. Who was the first player to do so? And a bonus point if you can get the year. So again, Deshaun Watson, he was the first player invited to New York for the ceremony, but he wasn't the first to finish in the top 10. As you guys know, Clemson has never had a Heisman Trophy winner, at least not yet. So guys, if we got them already, looks like Josh is finishing writing his down. Let's see what we got here. Show them, boys. We got Taj Boyd. Josh, can you get yours a little higher? Taj Boyd. You guys are all incorrect. The correct answer is actually C.J. Spiller.
Really?
From Clemson. He finished 6th in 2009. So he finished 6th in 2009. I figured you guys would all say Taj Boyd. I figured that's the route you guys would go, but the correct answer is C.J. Spiller. Our next question, this comes from Andrew West. Which Big 12 quarterback holds the conference record for most passing yards in a single Passing yards in a season. Yes, I believe it's in a season.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hang on.
All right, do you guys have yours in? All right, let's see what we got here, boys. We got Landry Jones, Patrick Mahomes. So Landry Jones actually has the most career passing yards in conference history, but not a single season. B.J. Simmons, or Simons, however you want to say it, had 5,800 in 2003 for Texas Tech.
It had to be Texas Tech.
It was Texas Tech. He had 100 more yards than Graham Harrell, 800 more yards than Patrick Mahomes did. So none of you guys, unfortunately. Also, I don't know what's going on outside. There's like some, I don't know what's going on. All right, guys.
Like, get the ticker off the bottom.
All right, get the ticker off. Is that confusing you guys? Just got to let people know
just too
where
much.
they can follow the show. All right, guys, moving on to the next question. This comes from Bobby Piwowar. I definitely messed that up. I'm sorry, Bobby. In the 2017 and 2018 NFL draft, the number one picks were from the same school, Oklahoma, being Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. Who was the last school before Oklahoma to accomplish this feat? I'll give you guys a bonus 2 points if you can tell me the years that this happened. So before Oklahoma, what was the last school to have back-to-back number one picks? We got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, boys, time's up. Let's get it up.
I don't know.
Josh, I'm very disappointed in you.
Because I didn't think that was right, though.
I didn't either. That was my first thought, and I didn't.
Who was 2000? So it would have been Reggie in 06.
No, Reggie was
No, Reggie wasn't
number one.
Wait, so what year was it?
1968 and 1969.
OJ. I never would have got that.
OJ.
Ron. Okay, how about this, guys? The first was Ron Yeri in 1968. Can you guys tell me who went first in 1969?
OJ?
He did.
Yeah.
But you guys don't get a bonus.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that Yeri went in 68.
It's. I mean, I personally, I actually would have guessed USC. I think, but I probably wouldn't have been able to tell. My guess is maybe like in the 80s they would have had a strain of someone. But hey, it's okay.
I wrote USC on the first page, but then I was thinking 2000s, and I didn't think that was right, so I crossed it off and then guessed Ohio State.
I was going to say Kansas, but then I realized that's just a super idiotic answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was a good one. That was a good one from Bobby. This comes from Jared, and I'm sorry, Jared, no chance is that happening. What seed has the most wins in the college football playoff era? So you guys got a 1 in 4 chance of getting this, so it shouldn't really take long to get this down. But what seed has the most wins in the college football playoff era? And again, I'm going to give a bonus point to you guys if you guys can tell me the amount of wins that they had overall. So what seed has the most wins? Bonus point if you can tell me how many they had. So I'll give you guys 3 seconds before you flip those up and show me.
I have my written down. I'm just doing math real quick.
All right. Let's see it, guys. Let's see what we got. All right. So Lyle says the 2 seed with 8 wins. Josh says the 1 seed with 4. Is that right? 1 seed with 4 wins.
Yeah.
And Brady, I don't know what Brady's doing right now.
I'm doing my math. 3 to the 7th power is 2,187.
All right. So first and foremost, Lyle is correct. The 2 seed has the most wins. Can you guys put your board back so I can see what the win total was you guys had? And Brady is correct with the 7. So the 2 seed has 7 wins.
Isn't that like all of them?
There's 2 rounds, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
2 rounds.
I thought you meant like overall like title wins.
Oh no. Like the seed
that
has
changes. That would have changed my answer.
Well, that's why you got to pay attention, Josh. That's why you got to pay attention. I'm just giving you a bunch of grief though. All right, guys. We got the final question from fans before we go to double trivia. So double trivia is coming, guys. Double trivia is coming. And this actually comes from our Patreon donor, Connor. Which team has the longest winning streak of all time? And you guys will get a bonus 2 points if you tell me how long the winning streak is. So which team has the longest winning streak in college football history. FBS, of course, because North Dakota State has like 500 win streaks. And for 2 bonus points, what is the win streak? You guys got 3, 2, 1. All right, boys, get those bad boys up. Let's see them. We got Miami. We got Miami, and Florida State. Guys, sadly, none of you guys are correct with this one. Oklahoma with 47 consecutive victories. I forgot to jot down what the exact year was, but I believe it was like, I want to say in the early 50s. I think like 1951.
It wasn't 3,164.
Unfortunately, no, Brady. Unfortunately, no. But you were close. I do have to tip your cap on that one. But so it was Oklahoma with 47. Those were all good guesses. But again, it was early 1950s. So if you guys can look up what that is, that would be fantastic and tell me. All right, guys, it is time officially for double trivia. Before we get to double trivia, first and foremost, you guys all have lifelines you can still use. So think about that, because after this, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions left after this. So you guys better start using them soon. If only you guys would have used them sooner. All right, guys, double trivia.
Do we have to wager our own points here?
So for total points, Brady, you have 14. You have 14 points. Lyle, you have 9 points. And Josh, you have 6. So you guys can wager up to as many points as you have, and the minimum you have to do is 1. So you guys have to wager something. You can't wager 0. The minimum is 1. So Brady, you can wager all 14 of yours. Lyle, you can wager all 9 of yours. And Josh, you can wager all 6 of yours. And then we got another money. So Connor, this guy is the absolute man helping the show. But yeah, he stumped you guys, which I was shocked about. I figured you guys could have gotten Oklahoma at least, but
from the 1950s, I wouldn't have got that. The ones they always advertise for are like the early like SC and Miami dynasties. That's
All right, guys. So before we get to that, you guys know how many points you have, right? You guys know how much you can wager?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use my lifeline for this question right now?
No, you cannot. Unfortunately.
Why not?
Because you're wagering, like, you can like double your points. Guys, the hint is dual threat quarterbacks of the 2000s. So there's your hint, dual threat quarterbacks of the 2000s. Write down how many points you guys want to wager, then hold it up. When all 3 of you guys hold up how much you're wagering, I will get to the question. I'll take the time to go through the comments, see if we have any great comments that we got here.
2.
Lyle's 2. Okay, respectable. 1. So you guys aren't gonna go big or go home here.
If I can use my lifeline, I would.
I need to see how this works first.
Like, I'm actually like somewhat in the hunt here. I'm not trying to, like, for once, I'm not trying to just lose all my points on one question.
True. So I mean, yeah, that is true. So Lyle, if you are able to get this right and Brady doesn't, you are down by only 1 point. All right. So guys, are you ready for the question?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts became the 7th quarterback in FBS history with 20 passing touchdowns and 20 rushing touchdowns in the same season. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to go the route you guys think I'm going to go and ask you to name me the 6 that did it before him. I'm only going to ask you to name me 2. But he did join a club that included 4 Heisman Trophy winners, Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel, and Lamar Jackson. Name the other 2 quarterbacks to accomplish this feat, both of whom played for a group of 5 schools. So 2 quarterbacks over the last 20 years have thrown for 20 touchdowns and rushed for 20 touchdowns in the same season, and they played for a group of 5 schools. I just added 15 seconds, and I'll add an extra 5 to that because I'm nice. 2 quarterbacks, 20 passing touchdowns, 20 rushing touchdowns, same year. All right, guys, we have a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Let's see what we got here from you guys. Brady says, I assume Vince Young and Jordan Lynch. Unfortunately, Texas is not a group of 5 schools. So that's incorrect.
Hang on, I got it then.
Keenan Reynolds and Teddy Bridgewater. That is incorrect, Josh. I'm sorry about that. And we got Greg Ward and Vernon Adams. Unfortunately, Lyle, that is incorrect as well. Now, I believe Vernon Adams, I think he might have done that when he was at Eastern Washington, when he had like 60 touchdowns or something.
Oh, I guess that's
Sorry, Brady, I know you just redid it, but that's incorrect as well. So, Brady, you wagered 1. I'm taking that off of yours.
So we get it docked, right? If we get it wrong.
Okay. You guys get it docked. So, Lyle, you get 2 docked. Josh, you get 2 docked as well. Let me just go back to what the drawing board is. Guys, the correct answer, Jordan Lynch was in fact one of them with Northern Illinois. The other, Colin Kaepernick.
Nevada.
Colin Kaepernick did it when he was at Nevada in 2010. 2010. So I'm looking through. A lot of people said Pat White. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
That's a great guess. Looking at through Taysom Hill, some other good guesses. Andre Ware. Some people, yeah.
I almost said Kellen Moore, but then I realized he was not a runner.
Yeah, the thing where I got you is the group of five. Group of five. So well done, guys. Well done. But currently now the point system we got Brady with 13, Lyle with 7, and Josh with 4. So things aren't really looking good for you guys, but there is still time to catch up. You guys still have, the final questions, the final bosses, and you guys have lifelines to use, which you guys might want to use soon. Moving on now, guys, we got, and like I said, I think 6 or 7 questions before we get to the final boss. What team appeared in the most BCS bowl games at 10? So the BCS, it was around for 15, 20 years. What team appeared in the most BCS bowl games at 10? At 10.
Oh, I need to wait. Is this a double also?
No, that ended. That was the double question. This is a normal question.
I thought all the rest of these were double questions.
Oh, no. It was just for that double. All right, guys, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those answers up. Let's see what we got here. We got Ohio State, and USC. One of you guys is correct. Actually, 2 of you guys are correct because you guys have the right answer. It is Ohio State. Sorry, Lyle. But USC, that's a great guess. I don't know how many they were in. I don't have the number in front of me, but
it seemed like Ohio State was in the Fiesta Bowl every year.
Right.
Every year. I have a random Ohio State Fiesta Bowl jersey somewhere.
Probably.
Somewhere.
Remember, you guys. So we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left, and a lot of you guys have 3 lifelines yet left.
So we can't use these on the same question, though?
No, because then it's just using the same. If you guys are using different lifelines on questions, then it's going to be too tough to figure out how I can maneuver things with 50-50. Then if I have to use like a hint. I mean, this wouldn't have been a problem if, early on you guys were using the lifeline.
Hey, I used one.
You didn't tell us how many questions there were, and we had to plan ahead.
No.
It's simple show hosting.
No, it's just
you should know this.
No, it's just use your lifelines. So, use your lifelines, guys. All right. What was the first FBS school to formally announce that it was changing football conferences during the massive conference realignment that occurred from 2010
I'd like to use a lifeline.
So would I.
Well, Brady raised his hand first, so.
Oh, we can't all use one?
But
no,
he raised his hand but didn't say anything. He could have been saying anything.
I held up my paper.
Wow,
what does that have to do with anything?
This is where I have my things written.
There's no universal symbol.
Wow, what would happen if Brady uses a 50-50, Josh asked the audience, and you want a hint? What would happen if I did all 3 of those at the same time?
We would do all 3 of them at the same time, and it would make it easier for all 3 of us.
It's fine. Brady.
Okay, if you guys want to do that, you guys can all use a lifeline right now. Just tell me what lifeline you guys want to use.
50-50.
Okay.
I wanted 50-50 also.
That's
sure.
tough.
We can all use our 50-50. How about that?
All right, you guys can.
All right, cool. We're all using 50-50.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. The two schools for that one, I lost where it was. The 2 schools, Nebraska and Colorado. And my StreamYard froze. Can you guys see me still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad one of those was my original answer, so I'm kind of glad I was in the right place.
Nebraska and Colorado is the 50-50.
Not helpful because those are the 2 teams I was going to guess.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you guys one final hint. The correct answer did it one day before the other school.
Oh, jeez. Wow, that is incredible.
Right.
If you guys remember back,
Hey, if you guys won just for this, we can go and ask the audience too.
Well, I don't want to use another lifeline.
All right.
No.
So let me see your guys' answers.
So
Let me see your guys' answers.
if you guys remember during our expansion, on the day we did the Big Ten was the day that Nebraska was the first school to do it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Brady, actually, Nebraska did it a day after Colorado did it, because Colorado did it on June 10th,
That's a damn
2010,
shame.
when they went
That's
to
a damn shame.
Oh,
when they
no.
went there.
Same day, I got like no votes, kicking out all the bad teams.
That's a damn shame.
So there you go, right there, guys. I'm gonna because I want to get some excitement going back into this because it's kind of not close. I'm gonna make this next question a double trivia one, so you guys can wager however many points you have in order to try to get back into the game to try to make this a little more competitive. So before we do that, Brady, you have 14 points. Lyle, you have 8, and Josh, you have 6. So how
the category?
Can I use a lifeline this time?
No, you cannot use a lifeline.
Come on.
It out because I want to get you guys back into the game. Because at this point, using a lifeline is not going to do much. It's not going to do much. So, guys, think about how many you're down by, and think that after this next question, we have 2 questions before our 2-part final boss. So, including this next question, we have 5 total questions left. So, again,
2,
not a whole
4.
lot.
Okay.
So, guys, how many points would you like to wager?
What's the category?
On this next question? Then the question.
No, you have to give us the category.
The question has a hint in it.
Oh my god!
Blake, that's not how double works.
The category is SEC teams. The category is SEC teams. Okay, SEC teams. So what is that? 14. So the correct answer is going to be a 1 in 14 chance. So we got Brady going with 4 points. He wants to wager.
Where is it?
I'm trying to save space on my.
Just tell us.
Josh, are you wagering 6?
No, that was me writing down my total, and this is my wager, which is why I circled it so it shows that it's a more significant number.
So you're going to wager 2 points.
I'm going to wager 2 points.
Dude, I have no points to keep going with later on. Like, I mean,
but
like,
Josh, if you get it right, I mean, you're already down by what 8 points. If you were to wager everything, get it right, and BK doesn't, you're all of a sudden down by 2.
Or I lose all my points and I am officially out of the game.
Yeah, but it makes it interesting and exciting for the fans.
I'm going with 2. I'm with Josh.
All right, so
I'm going with 2.
So Lyle and Josh are going with 2. Brady, you're going to go with 4. All right, guys, here is the question. The Florida Gators have not been shut out in a football game since October 29th, 1988, with a final score of 16-0. Who was the last team to shut out the Gators? Hint, they're in the SEC. So already it's not the Florida Gators because, hey, they can't shut themselves out unless, they do. All right, guys, they're in the SEC. Who was the last team to shut out Florida? Who's the last team to do it? Who's the last team? You got 3, 2, 1. Let's see those boards, guys. Let's see what we got. Lyle's got LSU. Lyle, I'm already going to tell you that's incorrect, so we're taking 2 points off for you. Josh, you got Auburn. Josh, buddy, you should have wagered everything because that is correct. But by doing so, you now move into second place with 10 points. But Brady wagered 4, so that's a big one.
I feel like the question mark automatically makes this.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It
Josh.
voids the answer. It voids the answer.
No, Josh, this is Jeopardy. It's what is Auburn?
Oh, that's a good Auburn.
So Brady now has 22 points. Josh has
I'll take
10.
22, but didn't I just have 14?
Yeah.
So it's double. Oh, it's 8.
Oh my god.
Because I wanted you guys to get back into the game.
Got it.
Is that how this works?
Yeah,
That's how I'm making it work.
I thought it was you wagered 2, you get 2.
I know, but
that's what it is.
I know, but I said I'm going to do extra double now to try to get you guys back in the game. That's why I was trying to get Josh back in this so much.
You should have explained that better.
I thought I did when I said Josh.
I would have wagered less if I knew I was going to lose 4.
Well, no,
you don't lose double. You lose just your.
You lose what you bet, but you get double.
Lyle, go get your mom and dad. They play Jeopardy all the time. You need to explain the rules to you.
Get Bill Gates' former boss on, and he'll help you out. All right, guys. At this point, should I just make the rest of these double Jeopardy to at least give you guys some sort of hope? Where now you guys know that it's worth double points. Whatever you wager, you get double that. Okay, guys?
Well, I have a question because I don't want to totally screw over BK here. Is like the final boss worth like more than 1 point where it's still
no? So the final boss is the thing where it has like I believe one of them is 5 choices and the other is 7, and each one you get right is going to be worth 2 points.
Oh, so like we can still catch up to Brady hypothetically, like he hasn't clinched anything yet.
I mean, numbers wise, I think it might be close, but we'll have to wait and see. There is one where
just do at least like what if you wanted to do a double. I say wait because like I don't want to screw over the kid if he's like clearly in first place.
There's only 2 questions before we get to the final boss. There's only 2 questions before we get to the final boss.
Oh, okay.
So,
look at your phone real quick. Just sorry, this is totally.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's fine. I think it's on my page anyway, whatever, so it doesn't matter. I don't even know what the conversation is. So there's 2 questions, guys. Do you want to just earth this normal 1 point?
Hello?
Is he lagging for anybody else too?
Yeah, he is for me.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we sort of.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like losing connection here. So
I think you should leave and then try to rejoin. And we like
see any of you guys. You guys are
while you're gone.
Oh my god,
we've lost connection.
I'm going well. Hi.
Welcome everybody to the Us 3 Highlights show. It's a great show here today. We got trivia, and so far we've executed Blake and kicked him off the island. So he is, as Blake said on one of our previous shows, no longer with us. So,
did the 2 of you actually know this Auburn thing, or was that just like a lucky guess?
I guessed it.
It was a guess.
Okay, because like I was like, you guys both got it. It's like you guys both guesses. Like, do you guys actually know they were shut out on October 1988? Like,
go back and watch this video. Go back and watch this after it's posted, and you'll see my heart just drop when you see that Brady put it up too. Because I was like, all right, lucky guess. I think it's right though. And then when I put it and I saw Brady, I was just.
I was gonna do one of the 2 big ones, obviously Bama or Georgia, but it just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I put Georgia. It was like I feel like it's not.
Yeah.
Can you guys see me?
Yes,
now
we can.
All right. I don't know what happened. I think my Wi-Fi like went out or something. So,
We're in a different order now. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
Throw everything off.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the same. It's just Brady and I swap spots.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm back. I'm officially back.
Right.
What did we decide? What did we decide for?
We don't know what there was to decide. We didn't hear.
Didn't understand a word you were saying.
Oh, so do we want these next 2 questions before the final boss to be worth 1 point, or do you guys want to make it where you guys can get double points to try to get within Brady?
1 point.
I'll tell you this. So for the final boss, the first part there are 5 possible answers. Every one you get right is worth 2. For the second part, there are 7 possible answers. Every one you get right is worth 3 or 2, but every wrong one is -1.
Oh God.
I say just leave it.
Just leave it.
Realistically, we can still catch up to Brady, and I don't want to totally screw over the kid.
And remember, you guys do have lifelines left. You guys do have lifelines.
Short round says triple Jeopardy.
I would like to use a lifeline.
Quadruple Jeopardy. All right, guys. How many combined wins did Kansas and UCF have in 2015?
I'd like to use a lifeline.
Lifeline.
Can we use lifeline for
I don't know
final? All right, Blake.
Oh, Blake has gone out again.
Oh no!
Maybe with all this money Blake has coming, he can buy himself some solid Wi-Fi.
You guys can see my Wi-Fi is like.
All right, welcome back.
All right. This is just tough for Blake.
This is awesome.
It's really tough. I feel bad.
I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me. What's going on?
Yep, we can
There?
hear you.
Now we can.
Dude, I'm looking at my. Is he here?
Is Mark in like the family room watching
All right,
Netflix or something, Blake?
I think I'm in. I'm in.
Tell
Dude,
Stacy to get off the Netflix.
Answers.
All right. So I think Josh decided he was going to use a whoopsie. a lifeline?
I don't need
Josh,
it.
were you going to use a lifeline?
No, because I know the answer.
All right, can you guys all put up what we got? We got
Oh, hang on.
zero.
Mine's
zero,
upside down. Mine's upside down.
and 0. So yes, that is correct. They had 0 combined wins in that time, guys. It's not even like the Wi-Fi that they're using, because I have this like Google Home that only I have. So I guess it's like the Google Home that's having massive problems. All right, guys. Updated score right now: Brady with 23, Josh with 11, Lyle with 6.
How did I get to
Connor,
6? Oh, because Josh got one right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Josh got one right.
Thank you, Connor. I dropped $300 like a month ago on this Google Home because I had no Wi-Fi in my room whatsoever and I needed it. So I had to drop $300 on this Google Home, and I guess it's not coming through. So I do appreciate it, Connor. You are absolutely the man. If you guys also want to chip in and give me a second once this doesn't happen again, I really appreciate that. So again, Brady with 23, Lyle with 6, and Josh with 11. We got one question left before we get to our 2-part for the final boss. Yes, Josh.
Can we use lifelines on the final boss?
No.
Then I would like to use a lifeline right now.
All right.
Can we have class outside?
Lyle, I'll let Lyle use a lifeline as well on that. So Lyle, Josh, you went first. What lifeline would you like to use for the next question?
Hang on, I wrote them down.
I have a hint left.
I'll ask the audience.
All right, so Lyle's going to ask the audience. Josh?
Can I also ask the audience or no?
Why not? Why not? You guys can ask the audience too. All right, you guys ready for this? Audience, it's up to you guys to get them back in the game. It's up to you guys. All right, the final question before the final boss. After being fired from Notre Dame in 2009, Charlie Weiss was infamously given a lengthy set of checks for his buyout, with the final one being paid in 2015. How much money did sorry, I put the I don't know why I put that there. How much money did Charlie Weiss pay Notre Dame in total for his buyout package? You guys can be within $2 million. You guys can be within $2 million.
$2 million?
I don't even know if I can get this.
Could I switch it to a hint?
Can I trade my hint for a 50-50?
Okay, your hint, Josh. You want a hint?
Yeah.
It's less than $50 million.
Thanks.
You guys can also ask the audience. I mean, I'm just gonna go and show you guys what the audience is saying here. We got 15 million. We got 22 million. We got this number right here. I don't even know what that is.
That's a lot of millions.
We got 42 million, 13 million. This one is a good one, $13. I don't know how good that one is. We got 52 million. We got 19 million. We got 6 million, 12 million. What are you guys going to go with? I'll give you a hint.
Thank you, audience.
And one of those ones.
Technically, it can't be 250. It can't be 52 million. So
guys, remember, you guys can be with. Fine, I'll give you guys another hint. It's less than 25 million, and you guys can be within 2 million.
Changes my answer.
I just went with a 6 cents. Someone said.
I don't know what this means. 26 million in Akron.
they got Akron as well.
He got Akron as well.
The city or a school?
Let's just
grilled cheese and 2 fries. So it's less than 25 million. You guys be within 2 million. Let's see what we got here, guys. We got 21 million, 17 million, and 20. Guys, the correct answer, if you guys wanted to be specific,
please be as specific as possible,
was $18,967,960. But acceptable answers would have been either 18 or 19. Therefore, you guys were all within 2. So you all get 1 point for this.
Let's go.
You guys all get 1 point for this one.
Unreal.
Lyle, are you telling me you didn't know that it was $18,967,960?
Fake fan.
And 33 cents.
I could not tell you the exact numbers. All I remember is he went to Kansas, then Dane Chris transferred to Kansas to be with them, and that did not go well for either of them.
Did they validate his parking when he left?
Yes.
Didn't he end up in Florida for a little while too as like a coordinator?
I think
That I
so.
couldn't tell you.
Charlie Weiss, he was in the NFL for a bit, and
Josh, what was your original guess that you crossed out?
My original was 31, crossed out to 27, crossed out to back to 31, and then when he said below 25, I went to 21.
All right.
All right, guys. So it is time for the final boss, but I'm going to switch it up just a little to get you guys an opportunity for more points. So we got the part one of the final boss. Guys, Brady has 24 points. He's in the lead. Lyle has 7 points. He's in last. Josh, you have 12 points. You are in second place. Actually did a great job with that. We got the final boss, part one, coming up, guys. I said initially, so the next one, there's going to be 5 possible correct answers. Each correct answer you get is worth 3 points. Now, I'm not going to dock you guys if you guys get any wrong. You guys aren't going to get docked, so you guys can't lose points on this. You guys can only gain points. 3 points for each correct answer. There are 5 possible ones that you guys can write down.
It's going to be like, who's coming third place in every Heisman? Well, shit.
Can't say that.
Are you guys
We're on YouTube.
Are we what?
Are you guys ready? So everyone in the comments, get ready for the final boss part 1 because it's coming right now. All right, guys. You ready? I mean, to a certain extent.
Okay.
So that way, you know.
Understood.
People can't hit you up and tell you guys the correct answer. All right, guys, here we go. Of the 130 current FBS head coaches, 5 have been continuously in the same position since at least the beginning of the 2005 season. Every coach, as I mentioned, is worth 3 points now. So of the current 130 FBS coaches, 5 have been at the same school since 2005. Name me as many as you can. There are 5. I'll give you guys maybe 20 to 30 more seconds before we get to this. 5 coaches have been there since 2005. I'll give you guys 10 more seconds.
I don't know. We said we're not getting docked if we get one wrong.
Nope.
Oh, cool.
You can only get them right if
I'll write it down.
right. I'll give you guys about 5 more seconds. 5 coaches.
I don't even know.
All right, boys. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what 5 you guys were able to come up with. All right, so
man,
I'm going to go with Josh. He's got, and everyone I tell you is right, guys. Just remember that, so that way I can know how many points to add for you guys. So Josh, you got Mike Gundy. That is correct. He's been at Oklahoma State for 15 years. You got Nick Saban. Unfortunately, Nick Saban, no, because he went to Alabama, I believe, in 2008, I want to say. Pat Fitzgerald, unfortunately, no. So that one, Lyle, keep yours up. Keep yours up. No shenanigans going on. But Josh, you do get 3 points. All right, Lyle, you got Mike Gundy. That's correct. And Kyle Whittingham. Yes. He's been at Utah for 15 years. So that's a good one right there. So Lyle, you get, what is that, 6? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brady, let's see what we got here. We got Whittingham. You got that one right. And yep, Kirk Ferentz. He's been in Iowa for 21 years. I believe he's the longest tenured
yes.
at a specific school. Not necessarily the most years, but the most. So that's 9 for Brady. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, guys, before we get to the final boss.
Wait, so who were the 5?
Oh, sorry. So
who are the other few?
Sorry,
Yeah.
so the 5. So we got Kirk Ferentz at Iowa, 21 years. Kyle Whittingham at Utah for 15 years. Mike Gundy, Oklahoma State for 15 years. Gary Patterson has been at TCU for 19 years.
Really?
And this one, guys, Frank Solich has been at Ohio now for 15 years.
Hey, go Bobcats.
I knew I pretty much figured no one was going to get that one, but
Yeah, I wasn't going to get that one.
Some
go
random
Bobcats.
ones. Gary Patterson, I thought, was a random one. He's been at TCU for that long. All right,
I
guys.
was thinking him, but couldn't think of his name. So I was like, I think it's purple. Might as well go out on a limb and say Pat Fitzgerald at Northwestern.
Before we get to the final boss,
Go
part
purple.
2, guys. Final boss, part 2. Brady is in first place with, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 33 points. Brady's got 33 points. Josh, you have 15 points. Lyle, you have 13 points.
I have a
So, and
question.
Yes.
In the final for this question, the one that you get, if you get it wrong, you lose a point.
No, I'm going to do this now for this. We're going to be bold because, Brady, I need something to happen here. So this is how it's going to go down, guys. So for the final
Can you
box,
give me the point total again?
Brady has 33, Josh has 15, and Lyle has 13. Here's how it's going to go down, guys. This next question has 7 correct answers. 7 correct answers. You guys are going to have to write 7 teams down. For every team you get correct, that is going to be plus 3 points. For every team you don't get right is going to be minus 3 points. The only reason I'm doing that is because that way it gives you guys a chance in case Brady really messes this up.
So it's plus 3 or minus 3.
So it's plus 3 if you get it right, minus 3 if you get it wrong, and you have to write 7 down.
So that means that, like, even if we write down 5 teams and they're all right, like if we don't put those other 2, that's still minus 6 points.
Correct. Because that way, in case Brady can only get 3 or something like that, he gets docked that amount.
I can really mess this up.
It's the only way to make this somewhat within reason because Brady, if he gets them all wrong, that's minus 21.
12.
So like that.
So what time limit are we looking right now?
I'll give you guys about 45 seconds to a minute. It's not going to be like players. It has to do with teams. So it's, I'm not having to come in with players. Okay. All right, guys, we got the final boss, part 2. For everyone you get right is 3. For everyone you get wrong is minus 3. I hope you guys can respect the honor system by not looking at the comments because I know we have about a 15, 20-second lag. So people start writing stuff. I hope that you don't peek over there and see what people are saying and respect the honor code. So are you guys ready for part 2 of the final boss?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Are we ready? All right. Here we go, boys. The NCAA recognizes 7 current FBS teams as having an all-time winning percentage above 700. Now, again, forget these because this is what it was going to be initially before Brady just ran out of the water. 7 FBS teams have a winning percentage above 700. Name me those 7 teams. Every correct answer is worth 3 points. Every incorrect answer is worth minus 3 points. I should have got some awesome like Jeopardy music. I could have gone there. Lyle, Reed says you're gonna make the comeback of the century.
Thanks, Reed.
All right, boys, how we doing there? Oh yeah, I know. How we doing? Lyle, how you doing? How many you got?
6. So I'm gonna try to catch.
All right, guys. I'm gonna put the countdown on the screen. When this countdown's over, I'm gonna ask that you guys put up your answers. So I'm giving you 15 final seconds. 7 current teams, winning percentage of 700. Winning percentage of 700. 3, 2, 1. Time's up, boys. Hang them up. Let's see those final boards. Get them up.
Take the graphic up so we can see all theirs, Blake.
All right. Let me take this graphic off right here. All right, guys. And again, remember how many. So I'm going to start with Brady right now. I'm going to start with Brady.
I crossed off the wrong one. Can I change one?
Sure.
Sorry, I wrote 9 and was quickly changing it at the end to cross them out.
All right, so I'm going to start with Brady. All right, so he's got Michigan. That is correct. He's got Oklahoma. That is correct. Texas. That is correct. He's got Ohio State. That is correct. He has, what is that, Alabama? Alabama. That is correct. Notre Dame. That is correct. Boise State. That is correct. So Brady got them all. Which
who did you not have? Can you put that up again? What did I mess up?
Dude, I had all of them.
No, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what I messed up here.
Well, wow, we can't see yours. Alabama's got Alabama.
USC's
Ohio
not
State. USC's not. Yeah, USC's not on there, Lyle.
Oh, okay, so everybody else.
And Josh, I think Josh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Josh, who's the one that Josh is missing then? Was it Notre Dame? Or doesn't have Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
So he doesn't have Notre Dame. Brady, are you sure you didn't come in beforehand and check what the questions were? Because they've been sitting in the StreamYard all day. And
you haven't even looked.
Well,
haven't even looked.
Brady crushed everyone. So guys,
this was really good.
Oh, thank you. I do what I can. I don't even know if I want to add this right now, guys, because he blew you guys out too much. I was going to say, hey, if you guys want to ask a question right now, hit up the super chat for $1 and ask the questions, but it's okay. Who knows how long we'll be here for. So if you're watching this still right now in the live stream and you were keeping up with how many you had throughout the show, leave a comment right now as to how many you guys got correct during the show. Hopefully you guys did the same scoring we did, so that way it's going to be somewhat that. I'm going to go through and I'm going to get these comments going. First and foremost, we got a damn Brady from Short Round because Brady absolutely just beat everyone. So Brady, you added up, you got 54 total.
Well, if I did the math, I had 33 and I got 7 right at 3 apiece. 33 plus 21 is 54.
Correct. I had 32.
I'm no rocket scientist.
Wait, I had 17 going in, Blake?
You had 15 going in.
I thought that I still got one from the Mike Gundy thing, or was that afterwards?
Gundy.
I think, yeah, it was after I added it, so it was 15 going into it. And Lyle had 13.
But I finished with 13?
No, you had 13 before that final question.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Pac-12 shorts, he got 21. I think this means you got 17 out of 22, right? So I think there were 22 questions. Freddie, FTW, 6 out of 7 for that final one. Brady should have gone last for the suspense. Yeah, I actually should have. But
I should have. That's all.
Oh, well, that's okay.
That's all on you, big money Blake.
Best win of trivia ever. Highlight greatness, 45 total points.
Nice.
Got every team right on the final boss. I'm up by 96. Not exactly sure how exactly that happened, how exactly someone got there. Shane got 30. Michael got 27. This is a good question. When's the next one? Maybe not next week, because next week we want to talk about the conference realignment that's going on, and then maybe we can plan. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks we'll do the next trivia question. Again, follow certain shows, follow next shows. That way you guys can get to date. That way you guys can know when we do the next trivia. Because when we started the trivia, we only had about 60, 70 people that were in. And then by the middle of it, we had like 150, 160 people watching. So again, if you guys don't want to miss the trivia, follow us on Twitter, follow along with the shows. That way you know when the next trivia is going to be. Brady is a sweaty boy.
Damn
from
right.
GA Productions. Brady dominate. I'm a Notre Dame fan. Thanks for including Notre Dame. Michael says, Lyle is just the sack in the corner that never wins. Well, that's an interesting profile. So I don't really know what's going on there. Yeah, Brady's my boy. Go get yourself a lottery ticket from Junior. What else? We had a few good ones. Brady for the next coach of Akron and 36 points.
Yep.
Hey, Michael Williams wants to know, do you have an Instagram? Well, the show doesn't have an Instagram, Michael Williams, but all 4 of us have Instagram. So, guys, if you want to plug your Instagram, now's the time.
Dude, I don't even know what my Instagram is.
Mine is very simple. It is Brady Claim.
Wow. Yeah, if you just search my name, it should pop up.
Lyle, dude, come on. Give them your Instagram name.
I'm with Josh. I need to look it up. But come on, how many Lyle Goldsteins are there in the world? There can't be that many.
Well, it's a very frequent Jewish name, Lyle.
Well, it's also going to be my picture.
Nah, I don't know about that,
True.
Lyle.
Josh Schaefer 5.
Let's see what Lyle's is.
I think it's Lyle
on Twitter.
Lyle Goldstein 13.
Mine is Blake H. Harris. Josh, here's a question for you. Julius wants to know, do you work at Chili's?
I do not work at Chili's, but Chili's is pretty good sometimes, you know?
Chili's, the host location of the first Dundee Awards.
That's true.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was there.
He's always there, Josh.
Sooner Thrawn. DM me. We'll talk. We'll talk. All right, guys, but that does wrap up this very fun edition of the Harris Highlight.
Hey, they want to know who won the ACC conference realignment.
They'll find out next week.
I had the graphic pulled up already.
Well, that's too bad, guys. This gives people a reason to watch next week to see who won and to see what it looks like. We got to tease it.
It gives Blake time to delete the tweet and redo everything because he choked so badly.
Go screenshot it, Josh.
Will,
guys, we're going to show it next week for the show because that way it gives people, some more incentive to watch. So for next week's show, we are going to let you guys know who won the ACC realignment and what our new Power 5 conference map realignment looks like. There we go. George Wilson, you guys see the dark? No, but I think Lyle is. Guys, I don't know what's going on now. The show's
I got a surprise for you guys.
Oh, we got a surprise.
Is it a surprise for you guys?
Make sure you go follow the show on Twitter at the HHShow_. Guys, if we have 1,000, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the man that has created the Klein family himself, Sandy,
wrong side of the family for sure.
Sanford. Sandy, how are you tonight?
I'm doing very well. This is fun to watch.
Oh, well, thank you, Sandy. Had Sandy been on, I would have gotten back some Indiana 1950s trivia for him.
He was at the IU USC Rose Bowl game.
I was.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
People don't. It's worth pointing out that the famous video of Blake hitting 100,000 subscribers and jumping into the pool was at Sandy's house.
Yes, it was.
There it is.
It was indeed. Unfortunately for
hi, Sandy.
Hey, there
Someone
you
in the comments said hi, Sandy. So there you go. Thanks for joining us, Sandy.
My
Brady,
pleasure, believe me.
And now we have our intern Mason playing on. So it's just
this is the best. He actually gets this a lot.
It's not Lee Corso.
Yeah,
he surprisingly gets Lee Corso a lot. It's
there
fun.
you go.
You've been stopped at what, airports?
I hear it all the time.
Living legend. Someone thinks you're a living legend.
Yeah, well, I have a picture of me standing there, shoulder to shoulder, with him in Bloomington, and
what? Where is this photo?
I do.
I need to get this photo.
I have it.
Never seen this.
I need this photo now.
I got it.
So yes, Brady, get Sandy's schedule so that way we can get him to go against you guys for a future trivia episode.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, Sandy, thanks for joining. Try your best to keep this guy under control when
I
he's
will
not doing
definitely
the
do
show.
that. I will definitely do that. This is great fun, you guys. And you do a great job.
Thank you, Sandy.
All right, have fun.
Good to see you, Sandy.
Thank you, guys.
So there goes Sandy.
Somebody
legend.
pointed out in the comments that he actually sounds like Lee Corso too, and he does.
He does.
Incredible.
So again, guys, make sure to follow the show on Twitter at the HHShow_. You guys can listen to our show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. The link to that is in the description of this video, or you can go to Apple. You can go to Spotify. You guys can search us right there. As you saw, we got some super chats during the show, which is a lot of fun. It helps the show out because we are on StreamYard. You have to pay for that every month. You have to pay to keep it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and these three don't have jobs, so that way at least they can get some money to help them out during this tough time. Or you guys can also become Patreon members like our good buddy did earlier in the show. There's lots of benefits, guys. For only $1, you could be entered in a monthly drawing to do a live Q&A with us where you guys can talk college football with us. There's also some other perks where there's like a weekly Q&A that we're going to do, a chance to win merchandise, a whole lot of fun stuff. So again, you guys can join for as little as $1 a month. I mean, that's literally nothing. You could become a member of the absolute awesome national championship tier for only $5 a month. Guys, that's like a cup of coffee. That's literally one burger, Love Shack, baby. That's like one fast food meal you're not going to go out. So not only are you staying healthy and not getting that fast food meal that you would have gotten to begin with, you guys are helping the show. You're helping us keep doing this on a week-to-week basis. If you guys want more trivia shows in the future, that's going to help us keep doing this. If you guys just want to hear us talk college football during the college football season, your donation is going to help out. It doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't seem like $1, $3, $5 is going to help. But if a lot of you guys do that, it's really going to help the show. It's going to help us keep this going because we love doing this. We love shows like this. A lot of people are staying interactive in the comments. So that's why we do this. So again, if you have $1 or $2 you want to donate, go right ahead. All the information is in the description below. Guys, before we part ways, any final takeaways, final comments you guys have for this, what was probably one of the best shows that we've ever had?
I'm just upset we can't play Love Shack anymore.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say is I won the ACC.
Hey, you know what? My performance in this trivia was not only better than usual, but it was better than Blake's Wi-Fi.
That's true.
True.
It was.
Hey, Josh, look at that.
true.
Oh, no. Oh,
Don't look at it.
All right, Brady.
Don't look at
Well,
it.
guys, thank you guys again so much for watching. For Blake Harris, Josh Schaefer, Lyle Goldstein, Brady Klein. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this very fun episode of the Harris Highlight Show.
And Sandy.
Follow us and Sanford. His name is Sanford. Make sure to follow the show on Twitter at the HH Show _ because like I said, if we hit 1,050 followers by next show, maybe we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll pick a random person in the comments to come join us on the show next week. There's a lot of possibilities. If you haven't already, follow us at the HH Show _ Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment with your favorite memory, your favorite moment from this show, what your favorite question was, and when you want to see a trivia show in the future. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to see you all back right here again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. Harris Highlights, the greatest college football podcast there is. Thank you guys so much for watching.